Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check out other signs in your chart. As we know, tarot's energy is fluid, and so this could be past, present, or future, and this could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. It could be vice versa, reversed, flipped, etc. So place yourself wherever it resonates, only if it resonates to your situation. Okay, overall energy for you, the world. So you're closing out some cycles, okay? Something is ending. Something will complete itself if it hasn't done so already. There's going to be a lot of changes for you in the month of September. Some of you guys could be connecting with someone that lives at a distance from you. I am seeing someone that's online dating, so be mindful of that. Yeah, I'm seeing you connect with somebody that you meet online, but there also, for some of you, could be a reconciliation. If so, that person could live at a distance from you. So we'll see. But completions, endings, and beginnings. The first week, Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. So in the first week of September, there's someone here that you love, or they love you. There's somebody here that you have feelings for, or vice versa. There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to collaborate, to work together, to build something, but it's going to come with the risk. And the Queen of Cups is going toward the Fool, which is going toward this partnership. So this may involve traveling with the Fool energy here, but it's having a new beginning with someone that you care for. Could be someone you know, it could be someone new. But the first week, you're taking a risk in your love life and you're pursuing some sort of partnership. In the second week, we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands, and Temperance. Yeah, somebody may live at a distance from you, Leo, that you're trying to connect with, or vice versa. I feel like this second week is, the intention is there, the first week where you want to take this risk, and the second week is like trying to come up with a plan. But with the Five of Swords here, this feels like inner conflict, okay? Or there may be something about the situation that isn't as easy as you would like it to be, especially with the Fool. It's going to be a little risky. Now, in the second week, it's like you're waiting. You're trying to figure out what you should do or how you can do it. With the Three of Wands and Temperance, that's patience. It's developing. It's kind of slow. I'm also hearing that there's some conflict that you want to resolve with somebody, or they may want to resolve something with you in the month of September, but I do feel like you have your eye on someone. Could be vice versa. This person does feel like they live at a distance from you, or this relationship, this opportunity comes with the risk. The third week, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit Virgo energy. You want a solid relationship with this Four of Wands. I feel like you want commitment, or you want to have a serious relationship. And I feel like you're trying to figure out how you can do that, how you can go about attaining that with this Two of Pentacles. So there's something here, Leo, the situation presents itself as going back and forth or feeling uncertain about the stability of the situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with a twin flame. It goes from the Fool to the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands to the Chariot, all in this middle row. Okay, so it goes to wanting to take this risk, to waiting to figure out if this is something that's going to be promising and solid, to this union and to victory with the Chariot. There's action here. For some of you, I feel like this person, I feel like you and this person have been separated, or you guys were separated at one point. Yeah, it feels like, Leo, there's someone that you haven't been speaking to for a while. It definitely feels like, for some of my Leos, like you know this person. The last week of September, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Chariot, Cancer, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a decision that's made to pursue this opportunity. There's a decision that's made to pursue this very strong spiritual connection, to have a brand new beginning, okay? A new opportunity, a new chance at love. It's like a shot. I'm hearing it's a shot at love. And some of you guys are taking this risk. So let's break it down. Why is the world here for Leo in the month of September? mutual and things have been on a break. Some of you guys have actually broken up with this person and there has not been a lot of movement between the two of you. That's the cycle that's ending. So if you and someone have been on pause, if you guys took a break, took some space from each other, you haven't been on speaking terms, I do feel like that cycle is coming to an end because there's going to be an opportunity for the two of you to reconnect. Anything else about the world? If you've been single, that's going to be an opportunity for you to meet someone. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's time. Divine time is at work here. What's ending for you is either a season of singleness, a situation where you and another person have been on break, you guys have been broken up. Your love life is getting ready to pick up if it slowed down at one point. Now, it does look like you took that time, right, to put your glass back together, to work on yourself and to heal. And Spirit is, I'm hearing they're backing that energy up. And it is time to move on, move forward. There's going to be a new opportunity that brings about change and luck. So, tell me about the Three of Pentacles for Leo. Three of Pentacles here. Someone can be very artistic, a drawer, a painter, an artist. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Okay. So this opportunity, okay, this partnership, there's a lack of clarity, okay, with the Seven of Cups. So there's an opportunity, again, for you to work with someone, to come together with them, but things are kind of up in the air. There's a lack of clarity here in the situation. We have lots of questions with the Seven of Cups. Someone is a little bit confused about the situation and what it can develop into. That's why it's going to come with the risk, because it's uncertain. If you pursue this person or vice versa, if they pursue you, what's going to happen? Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody take a trip or take a journey, or at least it feels like that. If you're not literally taking a trip, it does feel like you're putting yourself out there or vice versa to reconnect with this person. And it's walking away from the confusion, walking away from a lack of clarity. So if you put yourself out there in terms of this connection, you're going to receive answers to your questions. You're going to receive some sort of understanding where things have kind of been up in the air between you and this person up until this point. If you pursue this, talk to them, and it could be vice versa, then things will be a lot more clear than they have been. Tell me about the Fool. The Queen of Swords, yeah. So this is definitely going to be a risk. And you know, the Queen of Swords is someone that's very logical, very wise. So you're trying to use your discernment when it comes to this situation. I do feel like the Fool is trying to go to this Three of Pentacles, which is a connection. But this connection, there's a whole lot, there's a lack of clarity. And it feels like, Leo, you don't want to do anything that's unwise. You don't want to do anything that doesn't make sense or is not beneficial to you in your life. And so it looks like you're thinking and you're processing the first week of September. Is it smart? Should you pursue this person? Should you reach out? Should you take this opportunity? Should you go for it? You're thinking about it. And you know, the Queen of Swords is a very logical energy. And it's someone who is not necessarily a risk taker, like the Fool. So you're thinking about this. Now, when the Queen of Swords, male or female, makes a decision, they stand by it. So if you take this risk, it's like, I feel confident about it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to go for it. So I feel like you're really thinking about this and you're considering pursuing or approaching this person. Remember, it can always be vice versa. Tell me more about the Fool. Tell me about the Fool. Wow. The Four of Wands. On a side note, real quick, some of you guys could be walking away from a third-party situation. That came through, but it's very small. Some of you guys are getting out of a long-term relationship, possibly marriage. For others of you, I feel like there's someone that you want to reconnect with or connect with, and things have kind of been up in the air up until this point, and you're really thinking about pursuing this. And if you do, is it going to lead to a solid relationship, a union? You want it to. I feel like they want it to as well. So tell me about the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys could be moving, purchasing a new home, settling down somewhere else. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this love, whoever this person is that you care for, and vice versa with the Queen of Cups, you're willing to invest in with the Eight of Pentacles. You're willing to put the work in. You're willing to make it work. Tell me more. If they said you have a shot at love, look at that. Look at that, the Ten of Cups. You have a shot at love, Leo, between you and another person. It is going to require you taking a risk. For some of you, it's when you relocate or you relocate or you purchase a home, a house, you build some sort of foundation elsewhere, is what I'm seeing. Like I said, some of you guys could be traveling. What is this? Oh, you could be traveling to a different state, across the country. Some of you guys are connecting with someone that lives far from you, but they're telling you you're going to have a shot at love in the first week of September, and it is going to come with a risk. It's a risk that it looks like you're going to take if it makes sense for you, and it looks like you're connecting with someone that wants to invest to have a happy ending as well. It's going to require a lot of work with the Eight of Pentacles, but with the Ten of Cups, it's a happy ending. It's a happy ending. Okay, so why is the Five of Swords here? We have the Nine of Cups. All right, so you are figuring out what is going to make you happy, and it's going to require you to take action here. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment for you as an individual. Your emotional stability, pursuing your dreams, what you want. There's something here, there's somebody here that you want, Leo, vice versa, and it's going to require you to take a risk. For those of you that have been holding back with the Four of Swords and not doing anything, again, vice versa, it's fair to say it's time to get out of that energy, and it's time to do something with the Wheel of Fortune. It's time, is what I'm hearing. It's time to take action and go after what you want with the Nine of Cups. No more waiting. Do it. Take the risk. You're only going to get the clarity and your answers if you try. That's what I'm hearing, if you try. Okay. Tell me more about the Five of Swords for Leo for September 2020. Wow, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So for many of you, it looks like, you want a commitment. You want to have a serious connection with somebody. That's what you want. And Spirit is like, okay, if you want that, then you got to go for it. No waiting. Action. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and we have the Nine of Swords. All right, let's see. I feel like you want, for those of you that are doing, if you know you want somebody, you want to pursue this opportunity or this person, whatever this is for you in the month of September, and Spirit is telling you, if you want to see some sort of victory in the situation, then you got to take action, you got to do something about it. You can't just sit around waiting for it to come your way. You have to do something, right? I feel like for some of you, okay, it does look like, they showed me so there's one person in this connection that's basically waiting on the other person to take action. That's interesting. So basically what I'm seeing here is, if one of you doesn't give, this is not going to go anywhere. Somebody has to give. Somebody has to take the risk. person to do it. But it does feel for some of you that are not telling you this. If you know this person and you guys have broken up and you're feeling this energetically, that there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to reconnect. It feels like it's a waiting game. You could be waiting on them to make a move. They're waiting on you to make a move. So someone's going to have to move. Someone has to take the gamble. It's a shot. It's a risk. Yeah, because with the Death card, Scorpio energy here, and the Nine of Swords, it's like just sitting back doing nothing is not going to get any movement or progress in this relationship. Someone has to go after what they want. They have to follow their guides, their intuition, and go for it. And I feel like the person that is more stubborn in the situation that isn't doing anything wants the other person to do something. They just don't want to be the one to give in first. Okay, so it does kind of feel like, not like a game, but who's going to give in first? Who's going to be the one to call first? Who's going to be the one to write a letter first? It does feel like it's like that. Tell me about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance, please. We have the Seven of Wands. What did I say? There's kind of like this little game going on energetically between the two of you, and it just feels like who's going to budge first. And the Seven of Wands, it's resistance. Okay? So it's resistance. Somebody is, and it does feel for some of you, it could even be the both of you that's doing this. I feel like in the situation, Leo, you want victory. You want to have something successful that comes from it. And Spirit is saying that it is time with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's time to take action. It's time to do something. The clock is ticking is what I'm hearing. But someone feels overwhelmed and feels stressed out about kind of putting themselves out there again. Tell me more about Temperance and the Seven of Wands. We have the Star card, Aquarius energy, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Again, there's definitely a shot at love here, Leo. There's a shot here. There's a shot to have wish fulfillment. But if no one acts, it's going to be a missed opportunity. If someone keeps resisting or waiting for the other person to budge, it's going to be a missed opportunity. Someone's not going to have this. The Star, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. This opportunity is only going to come if someone is willing to take action, if they're determined to pursue it, to go for it. And I feel like it's like someone's waiting for the other person to do it. Like, I'm going to wait, I'm going to see if they reach out and contact me first. Well, Spirit is so funny. They're like, don't hold your breath. If you want something, go after it. Put yourself out there. Make it happen. Make it happen. And that's exactly what happens in the last week. Somebody's like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to try. Ace of Cups. I'm going to try. Make my offer. Shoot my shot. So let's go ahead and let's look here, Leo. Let's go into the extended reading. I'll clarify the last 2 weeks of September for you. I'll do a spread for the person you're connecting with, and then I'll do a spread for the connection itself. If this is your story, you can either join us over on Patreon or purchase this reading via my website. The link is down below. You guys have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you soon.